Hey guys, and welcome back to another Access Undefeated video, and in today's video I'm back with another interview and I'm here with Jimmy Tyres. Jimmy, how are we?
I'm good, mate. How's yourself?
I'm great, thanks mate. Thank you very much for coming on the channel, and some are right in saying you're a middleweight who's 1-0.
That's correct, yeah.
Yep, great, okay. So if you're on the round here and you have not yet subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you do need like the video, and let's get straight into it. So I'm going to start with the question which you always like to start off with, and that is, why did you start boxing?
Um, I just got took to the gym. My dad took me to the gym once when I think I was 9 or 10. I was a little fat kid. It was just to kind of lose a little bit of weight, And I'd done a couple of sessions and just got hooked from it.
No, that's great. And so, do you remember what happened in your first amateur fight?
My first amateur fight, I boxed in a place called Horden. I used to box for Newbiggin as a junior, and I think 5 of us from my gym boxed on the same show, and all 5 was won. So it was a good day.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's a great start. And so, what was your biggest achievement from the amateurs?
Probably from well, I think I was 17 and I won the youth championships, which was like the junior ABAs. Then after that, I packed in for about 4 years, and I come back. I think I was 22 when I came back, and I got to the semi-finals of the senior ABAs. Then I got picked for England after that. There, I boxed for England versus GB. So that probably is that there, if I'm honest. Boxing for England as a senior, it's a big accomplishment.
Yes, it is indeed. And so, in how many amateur fights did you end up racking up?
I think I had 70 or 71, somewhere around there.
A good amount. And so, why did you end up turning professional when you did?
I'm not sure. I was sick of fighting for a trophy, really. I just wanted to progress in my career. I wanted to do bigger and better things, hopefully. Just try and push on.
Yeah, definitely. And so, of course, you've had your debut was it last weekend, I believe?
Last Saturday, yeah.
Last Saturday. And so, how well do you think you performed in
it? Yeah, I was quite happy with my performance. I had a hard fight for me debut. To be fair, I boxed. I think he was a heavyweight. Obviously, I boxed at cruiserweight. I hadn't long been back in the gym. I kind of just took a fight at cruiserweight, which I'm nowhere near that weight. And the man who I fought I think he was a heavyweight, and he had something like I think he had 64 fights. He had a half and half record. He had won 30, lost 30, and had 4 draws. But he had knocked something like 22 or 23 out. So it was a very hard fight for a debut, And I'd done 6 rounds as well. So
yeah, definitely a very tough test.
It was a hard fight for someone like that,
Yeah, definitely. And so, would you kind of say that's your mindset going into the professional game, not shying away from any fights?
Well, I boxed as an amateur. I boxed some of the. I had 70 or 71 amateur fights. I think I lost 16, and I think it was near enough like all champions and things like that. There, I got beat off. So I had only boxed good lads as an amateur. So why not try and push on, do the same as a professional?
Yes, indeed, that's a great mindset. And so, what would you say is your main motivation at the moment?
I just, like I say, I enjoy fighting. I just want to better myself. I'm not in no competition with nobody else apart from myself. I'm just trying to get on in life. That's all I'm trying to do.
That's fair. And so, do you have any possible date of when you'll be back fighting again?
Yeah, I'm boxing 7th of April, Rate Meadows Arena.
That's great.
Second pro fight, yeah.
Yes, and so are you wanting to be quite active this year?
I'm hoping to be active. I'd like to fight whenever, I'd box again. Well, Fight Zone put a show on in Malta and Saturday tomorrow night. I'd a box on that there. If I could have got the chance, I'll fight any time.
That's great. That's great.
And like I say, I'm always in the gym. I'm always fighting fit. I can go and I sparred 12 rounds last night. I've got a decent engine. I'm always fighting fit. So I'll box whenever.
That's great. And so, for anybody who might not have seen your debut and might be wanting to watch your next fight, what would you say makes yourself interesting as a fighter?
I've got like a fan friendly style. You know, I can, if I need to box, I can box. If I need to fight, I can fight. It's always an action packed fight as well. You know, it's if I get hit, I like to hit them back 2 or 3 times. You know, so it's a good one for the fans. You know.
That's great. That's great. And so, I mean, you are right at the beginning of your career at the moment. And so, how far do you believe you can go?
Well, obviously, it's everyone can sit and say, you know, turns professional, say they're going to be a world champion and whatever else. But realistically, you know, it's a big ask. But I do honestly believe I can get to around English or British title level. I know for a fine fact I can. I've sparred British champions and English champions, and I spar lads now who's similar weight to me, who's Northern Area champions. You know, so I know I can get to a decent level. I've got a good team behind me. You know, my dad's my coach, Adrian, out the gym from Billingham Boxing Club. I've got a very good team behind me. My 2 brothers, we all push each other. You know, so it's we can only do good things from where we are.
Definitely, you've always got to have a great team behind you. And so I'll leave with this final question, which I always like to ask. You've got a little bit of a platform here. Would you like to shout anything out?
I'd like to thank all my sponsors. You know, Supreme Home Improvements, Deluxe Man, J&J Tree Services. Everyone, they've all helped me out. You know, through my career up to now. I'd like to just keep it going. And anyone who's watching this video, if they want to buy any tickets for the 7th of April, just get in touch on my Instagram page.
Definitely, that's great. Well, thank you very much, mate. Maybe a little bit further along down the line we can come back and do another interview.
Not a problem, anytime, buddy.
Great. And so if you are new around here and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you do need like the video, and thanks for watching.